I thought it was hard to imagine Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, Jimmy Butler team playing with house money. Like, you know what, we already got, when we got home court back, we're good. But Jay, that's what it looked like last night.
You know, I'm just going to be very real with everybody. It's one of the historically poorest performance from starters that I've ever seen in an NBA playoff game. Ever in the history of the playoffs. I'm watching the playoffs since '89 when I was 8 years old. I'm sure if you want to go back, you can find worse losses. But in the first half, the starters combined for 12 points. Derek White almost outscored the starters for the Miami Heat in the first half. They combined for 18 throughout the course of the game, right? 18. Two starters had donuts, Key. So when you're just looking at this, 11 points in the first quarter is the fewest in franchise history. When I tell you all the records that were broken last night for the Miami Heat in the opposite direction of a poor performance, it was embarrassing last night. And I get that sometimes the ball just can't go in the bucket. I get that. But what I've seen throughout the course of this series, it's been a series of runs. So when you talk about game one, you talk about the Celtics, you know, coming out the gates early. He outscored them Celtics by 24 points in the third, right? They ran away with it. But it felt like it was somewhat of a game. Game two, Celtics outscored by 25 in the second half. Still, the Celtics made a little bit of a run. Game three, the Heat responded with 39 points in the first quarter. Celtics still made a push. This game last night was a straight smackdown. So shout out to Ime Udoka, shout out to the Boston Celtics, and they did it without Marcus Smart. And they did it with Robert Williams hobbling on the floor. I mean, that's where we are. And Bam Adebayos, Key, 5 shots again. I'm sorry. 5 shots, Key?
Yeah.
You came off having 31 on 22 shots in game 3. Like, what's going on?
Robert
You've
Williams.
been watching the playoffs for about a month now, Jay. And every single playoff series has one of these.
Key, not
right?
like this, though.
No, every one. You go to the Memphis Golden State game. It was like this. You go to Golden State, Dallas. It looked like this. These games, every one has had. So I'm not really panicking about the way it looked yesterday. It's even 2-2. They're going back down to Miami. If you have this happen again in Miami, and I understand the Celtics has dominated the quarters, no question about it. They won basically every single quarter except maybe 2.5. And so when you look at the way that this game ended on a lopsided situation and Jimmy Butler not really showing up based on probably his injury from the second half of the last game prior to this game, I'm not going to go into a whole, oh, my God, panic situation.
Okay.
Think about it. Every single
But is it about the panic?
playoff series has had one of these stinker games in it.
Key, I'm with you. I'm with you about
think
that.
I'm panicking,
But to me, the issue last night was this. The Heat have a chance. If you got that killer instinct, right, you at least show up. Because if you can put them down 3-1, you're going to win the series. Overwhelming likelihood, right? Especially if you take 2 of them on the road. They didn't. It felt like they didn't show up. Not just poor. Well, shots weren't falling. They didn't show up to a game like that.
Well, Key, here's the thing that you're worried about. And granted, everybody is banged up. Marcus Smart didn't play. Derek White had to play more minutes in front of him. And I get that Time Lord Robert Williams is hobbled on a knee injury. I mean, he was, limping up and down the court. But Jimmy Butler with the knee, Tyler Hero, the 6th man of the year who averaged 20 points, who has yet to be seen realistically in these playoffs, did not play. And it just seems like, and Bam, the issue that I have is for you to revert back to taking 5 shots after game 3, taking 20. Key, think about this. Games 1 and 2, my man took a combined 10 shots. He was averaging 8 points. Okay, and I'm not putting this all on Bam. I'm just talking about the lack there of aggression that you worry about from the star players. So you're not getting that production from Bam. He went from taking 22 shots to taking 5 shots in the game where they were still getting blitzed. If I'm getting blitzed, I'm at least getting 20 shots up. I'm at least setting the tone for what's going to happen next game. He's nowhere to be found. Jimmy Butler is hobbled. You still think he's going to come back, but he didn't get to the free throw line last night in the first half. So I'm worried about that. And then I'm watching guys like Max Strus, who didn't score a point. A point. So all this raving that we had before about these undrafted guys that are playing critical minutes, like it gets you to a certain point, but now you're worried about that.
But you said all along, though, Jay, and I say this too, though, dudes are undrafted for a reason.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody say. Yeah, you get some outliers that make it in sports and turn out to be some great stuff. but you can't have too many of them.
Yeah, and they're going
to
to
get too many of those guys on the court, on the field.
Pumpkins. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to be bad pumpkins with big seeds.
So real quick, Jay, I saw this stat muse thing about Adebayo about Bam when Robert Williams played and when he didn't play. I just pulled it up. When Robert Williams was out, 31, 10, 6, and 4. And when Robert Williams has played, 8 points, 6 boards, fewer than 2 assists, no steals. So you said Robert Williams being hobbled, but how much of Bam's aggression or lack thereof, as you put it, is a result of Robert Williams' presence?
Yo, I'm an all-star. I don't care. I'm an all-star. Like, it has to get to a certain point where you get to these games where it doesn't, I don't see you. I'm talented enough, I don't see you, and I'm going to be aggressive. So either you shoot your way out of it because your team needs you to score, but this mental collapse, that's a big-time story moving forward for a guy that is the second all-star in this franchise.
The Heat did not make a shot until 3:22 left in the first quarter.
Crazy.
I'm still waiting for them to score their second point. That's the longest drought without a field goal to start any playoff game over the last quarter century.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.